Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 219 for Tuesday, September 22nd, 2009. And the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Jennifer's Body. Jennifer's Body is directed by Karyn Kusama, and it's written by Diablo Cody, who you all probably know as the Academy Award winning screenwriter behind Juno. This film stars Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried, and Jennifer's Body is basically the story about a girl named Jennifer who, after a night of going to some bar with her friend, there's a huge fire that takes place in the bar. Jennifer gets taken away by this indie rock band. She shows up at Amanda Seyfried's house later that night with blood all over her. She vomits this black, gross mass all over the floor. And the next day at school she seems fine, but she's not, because she is suddenly a succubus, which I believe is a female vampire that has sex with men and then kills them after they have sex. I think that's the technical definition. Don't quote me on that. And the film basically follows Jennifer as she seduces boys and kills them and eats them. Jennifer's Body is an okay movie. I think I had a lot of high hopes, and I was expecting certain things to be done. The one thing most people will probably know going into this, if you know Juno, is that Diablo Cody wrote this, and Juno is known for having this really quirky dialogue, and a dialogue that normal people probably wouldn't say. Things that maybe old people think that teenagers talk like this, they don't talk like this. And I think that's one of my big problems with Jennifer's Body, is the fact that the film Drag Me to Hell came out earlier this year, which I absolutely love, and I think Drag Me to Hell hits all the right notes for the horror comedy genre. However, I think that Jennifer's Body is trying to hit these notes. I think that it's pretty unsuccessful in doing it. There's a lot of times where the dialogue falls really flat to me, and I can tell it's trying to be comedic and funny, and it comes off as if it's just trying too hard to be funny. I think one of the first parts in the film is somebody saying that they're jealous, and the line is, "Oh, you're jello, you're like lime green jello." I was like, nobody talks like that. And I think the problem with the humor to me too is that I feel like Diablo Cody especially is thinking that what's funny is specificity. And by that I mean by referencing things people know, by going, okay, relax Hannah Montana, stuff like that. That's not funny to me, that's just cheap and easy. The horror of this movie is not really scary at all, and I'm pretty shocked by how not violent the movie is. I mean, there are definitely violent scenes, and you see some bodies mangled with intestines out and stuff, but every time Megan Fox goes to kill somebody, the camera either like cuts away, or they show it behind a curtain so you can't really see what's going on. And I almost feel like if you're making an R-rated horror film, you need to show something. It's like, then what's the point if you're not going to show me anything? That's kind of a minor nitpick. On the whole, I don't really think Jennifer's Body is too successful. It's far better than most horror movies that are going to come out. It actually has a little bit of intelligence behind it. There are some moments that are pretty funny to me. There's one sequence that I think stands out to me as the sequence in the film, which is basically on one side of the spectrum, Jennifer is inviting this boy over to her house and killing him, where on the other side of the spectrum, Amanda Seyfried is trying to have sex with her boyfriend. So it's kind of like a very contrasting scene, but it's done very well, and it adds a lot of humor to the scene, which is probably the only really funny part of the film to me. Other than that, I probably would not really recommend Jennifer's Body. I think there are far better films out there for you guys to see. I would probably say rent it, I guess, if you want to give it a shot. Megan Fox does kiss Amanda Seyfried in the film, as you've probably all been hearing, which probably is not really good that that's what's being advertised as the draw to see this film, is that Megan Fox has a lesbian kissing scene. That's how you know your movie's not going to be too terrific. But I give Jennifer's Body a 2.5 out of 5. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with another one for you.